got 2 people in here. Everybody's being quiet. Y'all let me know how my sound is sounding. Hey Greg, how's the sound? I've been sitting out here at the shop, decided at spur of the moment to go live. Don't know how my reception or the sound is out here. Hey Alton, somebody is, YouTube is deleting your comments. I'm getting them, but they're not approving of them. I sent somebody, another Alton Tapley, might have been you, a message on Facebook about it, but I'm not deleting your comments. It's YouTube. Gordon Bright, I saw you pop up. Go get your phone so I can read them. So, Brett's here. So, I didn't get nothing done today much. I mowed a little bit on the yard. Jim Sumners, hey. How are you? I've had a death in the family, so an uncle-in-law. So wasn't much done today, and we kind of getting caught up. I had and got some oil, or a filter to change the oil in 8940, and I've got to get the 1066 cleaned up because next weekend is show. Well, welcome, Maddox, Sparta, Tennessee. You see, Husker. I sold some boys spray coop, 2 spray coops from Sparta. Oliver, I think. Dylan Oliver. Well, we're supposed to get rain today, and it's sun's been out all day. It's been hot. Got a pretty good rain yesterday, though. Supposed to rain tomorrow and Monday. We're gonna try to get some calves up to sell Monday and Tuesday. Sorry to hear about your uncle, Gordon. So next week I'm gonna start getting a lot of this hay equipment cleaned up, put up. Still got a little bit of spraying to do. So videos may be slim or may be boring, but hopefully we'll be into the, there will be a video. They don't get many views, but I've made several loading up calves. They just don't get views, but Emmy's here. Got 12 here now. And 1 thumbs up. No, I've still got a little fungicide spray. It rained last night, it was wet this morning. What we're gonna do with the round baler, right now I'm gonna clean it up and put it in the shed for the winter. We're gonna have to pretty much redo everything on it. But it's cheaper than buying a new one. I don't even know what they cost now. I'd like to have a McHale. Those are, I think, around, well, the one I looked at doesn't, it doesn't the high moisture route. We sell them in, on Mondays we sell in Florence, Alabama, and on Tuesdays we sell in Pulaski, Tennessee. Dixon, Tennessee is where everybody says is the hot spot where the money's at, but that's 2 hours away. And I think that might be on Monday too. But right now, I don't know if we got a truck to trailer. I trust going that far with it. Some of that might change here pretty soon, but had 17, now we're down to 15. Somebody's done got mad and left.
Still says 17 on mine.
Okay. 5 thumbs up. Hello, Colton. Colton's got 2 channels. Hello, Case Man. I think you joined in on the last one. So we're back up to 17. 5 thumbs up. So I've got some, maybe some discing and a little fescue to sow. Got my daughter out here with me. She gets excited when I go live, but she don't want to be on there. So I'm going to get to run the 8940. The corn is doing exceptional. Soybeans are good, decent. I know where Coleman is, but I think that may be about 2 hours away too. Florence used to do pretty good. Lawrenceburg don't have a barn anymore, and it never was a real good place to sell. A lot of Amish bought up there. It's over here hooked to the bush hog. I got to clean it up this week. Florence has always done good in Pulaski. We've always been tickled death of Pulaski. We used to run to Columbia, but that's been years ago. I don't know how it does anymore. It's a lot quieter out here than it is in the house. People try and get baths. But yeah, we'll be getting some calves up. Got some fence to work on. I don't know if we're going to do it or not. It's been so dang hot during the day. Got 18 in here now, 11 thumbs up. Actually, I've got a man cave. Just need to work on it. Okay. Well, last week was really nice. It was in the mid to low 80s, and this week it's high 90s, real high humidity. I don't keep up with that. Yeah, the Lexington tractor pull is tonight, and we might be able to hear some of it, even though Lexington is about maybe 7 miles from here. I have here before and seen the lights. I'm not big on Premiere videos. That's I never understood them. I've not never tried doing one. Probably won't do one. But the best I can figure out is just pretty much a live, pre-recorded. Just got home from a tractor pull. Yeah, I would have liked to went to one night, but I just didn't make it. It's actually pretty nice out right now, so it probably would have been a good night to go. The tractor pull this weekend, for the tractor show this weekend, it has an antique tractor pull. I'm not real big on the antiques pulling, to be honest with you. I like them when they're going down and they're on the other side of the track in 3 seconds instead of 3 minutes. Greg Rhodes, you gonna come down for the tractor show next weekend? Yeah, we always clean it up and take it up there. I was gonna try to get the 656 done and take up there, but I run out of time and want to on it. That's a winter project. Along with the hay roller, and we got some work to do to the hay cutter too. I don't know what you call them. I call them the turtle shells that holds the knives. They're in bad shape. It's sitting right over there in the corner. We got a Super M back here, needs to be restored. My grandfather bought brand new in '51. Got a C back here too that was mother grandfather's. They need to be restored. We tried hard enough. We could have us our own row up at the tractor show. There's probably 300 or 400 tractors there every year, and it's a lot of vendors. There's a lot of tractors up there that's not restored. Look me up, Greg. Uh, you see a little bit of everything up there. And that's what I'm probably going to focus on is some of the oddballs and just ones that's cool and stuff like that. If I went and done a video on every one of them, it would probably be 4 or 5 hours long. It is. It is on accident, I guess, kind of. Uh, that's a funny thing. When I started the channel, well, I really wasn't. When I started the channel, really didn't mean for it to do what it is now. It was going to be more uh, product reviews, and I figured the 8940 and the 110C, since it's newer, would actually be the view getters. And I think one of the first videos was loading up grain to the 656, and it got a lot of comments. So that's when I started bringing the older tractors out, which we used the older tractors a lot. But I am gonna film it. I did a video last year on it. It's a pretty nice 1066 Colton. But if you look back in maybe my first 10 videos, I done a video on the tractor show last year. Got a lot of activities going on too there. So if you want to, you can check it out. I love it. I love it if I can keep junk out of the oil. I had a 7120 before, and it was, I bought it cheap, I'll put it that way. Uh, and it was a hunk of junk, but it was worn out. And then I traded it for the 8940, and this year's the only time I've had problems, and that was human error. I think the M has been shown, and I think equipment tour, but Dad started working on it a couple years ago, and it's never got finished. And sometimes we run auger with C. It runs. Might have to get it out here one day. There is a Ford disc plow, a disc plow like IP Farms has got out here in the edge of the woods, and I think that might be a video this winter, just getting it out in 51, and it's a super. Just getting it out and playing around with it. 424. Uh, but maybe in about a month we'll be in the fields combining corn. I stopped and looked at some corn today. It's really starting to come along. Yeah, that's the thing about old cars and old trucks and tractors. No, we've never had a skid steer, and I'm gonna tell a story real quick. I was telling this today. Like I said, my uncle passed away, and his house, talked to my cousins, and uh, we there was a bowl of jalapenos sitting there, and we got to talking about hot peppers, and we got talking about habaneros. Well, about 10 years ago, I had a garden, and I planted some jalapenos, some cayennes, and I had one plant of habaneros. So I got online and Googled how to make um, hot sauce, and all the recipe I seen had pictures, and it showed a person with rubber gloves up their elbows and a respirator, and I thought that was on there just to be dramatic. So I started picking the peppers, the habaneros, putting them in the refrigerator. So one night I got enough. I said, I'm gonna make me some hot sauce. I started chopping them up. I got sweating, and you don't touch your face with your fingers after you've been cutting hot peppers. So I was taking my arm and doing like that. Well, anyway, I'll just make a long story short. I was on fire. My whole body was on fire, and I jumped in the shower, and that made it worse. I finally quit burning that night, and not to be indecent, but it was several days before I could touch certain parts of my body with my hands without burning. So I thought I'd tell that story. My cousins got a kick out of it. But anyway, we had a garden and had electric fence around it. And when the garden got done, we'd turn the cows in there. Well, they demolished it 2 days. They ate all the corn stalks, uh, ate all the pepper plants, peas, green beans, everything. But that one habanero plant stood. They never touched it. They ate the jalapenos, the cayennes, everything. They would not eat the habanero. So let's get back on the comments. I gotta pull them up here. Yeah, about middle of September. It's drying down here. I was gonna make some jalapeno pepper sauce or hot sauce too, and I just ended up throwing them out too. I have pickled them before in the past. I ate a lot of pickled jalapenos, but it's easier to buy them at the store than it is to grow a garden. I ain't got time to grow a garden. So what time? When do y'all start harvesting corn, Gordon? I'm ready to get some out to get some cash flowing myself. Get to run the big rig soon. We actually got a guy hired during harvest to drive the semi, because I don't know if I've been grain cart or running combine some or not. But my dad, he's 78, and I don't know if he's going to run much or not. We had some wind yesterday afternoon, but it never got that bad. I was supposed to help a friend this week chop some corn, and it just he had to rent a truck, and he had a driver, and then he called me one day and just uh, told me to be on standby. What part of North Carolina do you live in, Colton? It is North Carolina, right? Well, everybody's got quiet. Well, see, some of ours is planted a month apart from the earliest, so we may be more. Uh, we may be more towards October on corn. We may have some beans and corn ready at the same time, which I would rather pull out of uh, corn and go to soybeans, get them out before they pop. Seems like last couple of years we've had a problem with them popping. Colton and Gordon, how far are y'all from Boone or Banner Elk? I got the reason why I'm asking. I got a sister that lives in Banner Elk, and she may show up here tonight. I don't know if she's coming in for the funeral. But have you ever? Do you know where Banner Elk is? Because that's where she actually lives at. I think she's about 30 minutes from Boone. I've been to Boone several times. And Gordon, how far are you from Brian and uh, well, I can't think of his name. Jackie, Brian and Jackie. How far are you from them? Several from Nebraska here. Amy, I think you're from Nebraska, and Brett's from Nebraska. I try to hit Jackie's lives. Sunday nights kind of tricky because we go to church on Sunday nights most nights. Oh dang, Gordon! I thought y'all all lived pretty close together. Didn't realize y'all was that far apart. And I thought Brian and Jackie was pretty close to each other. I've not seen Brian put up anything lately, which you know how YouTube is, missing a lot of notifications. And speaking of live streams, I hit the Grumpy Farmers for the first time live. Well, there he is. Andy, it's gone, but there's your sunset. I think crops are, well, I'm going to say they look good everywhere. They do here. I'll just put it that way. What I've seen on YouTube, most of it looks good. See, Colton. Yeah, it's hard for me to make live streams, especially on weekends. Uh, I get into Bork sometimes when he's chugging beer, just because he's making a idiot of himself, but he's getting paid some greenbacks to do it usually. Uh, well, it's got awful quiet. Everybody's talking amongst themselves. Andy, why can you not say the I word on YouTube? You know what I'm talking about. Y'all couldn't say it last night. We were talking about that today. My father-in-law's actually got the Rona right now, and he's in pretty bad shape, and that's what the doctor gave him was the I word. if I've missed some comments. Where'd everybody go? Nobody say anything. Dance around for y'all. Anyways. I really don't know what's up with him. He's if I started drinking beer, I would be drunk in 30 minutes. He's had a lot of vertigo here lately. I don't know about the comments. I'm seeing I get I get notification on comments, and if it's something a little something YouTube don't like, they will remove it. And if you say something YouTube don't like, they will remove it. But I had a guy that's commented on the last two videos, and it's took his comments right off. I get a notification and they're gone. I can't even reply back to them. I don't know what's up with that. I got the orb. I guess that's your sun right there. Fake sun. But I thought I'd try out here with shop because it's got better signal, I guess. Supposed to get fiber optic run down here to the house anytime. I may have it run out the shop. I don't know. I have some way to get out here to shop. My house ain't but 100 yards from it. And I got crappy Wi-Fi now. And every once in a while they'll pick up, show I've got service out here on Wi-Fi, but I've got good cell service out here in the yard. Once they go in that metal building, it's drained. And that's the reason why I'm sitting out here on the outside on the lawnmower. It's an X-Mark lawnmower, before anybody asks. I may have to do a video of me mowing and drone flying above me, and no, I ain't gonna do that to you. Stick the GoPro down there on the grass chute. It's at Lawrenceburg at Rotary Park. And come on out. I think it's $10 to get in. A lot of vendors there. A lot of it'd be 300 or 400 tractors. And we had it last year, and it must have slipped past the radar of some of the county officials because it didn't get canceled. They canceled the state fair last year, and so I don't know if they're gonna cancel it this year or not. Hello, Ron. Ron, you ought to load the 806 up and bring it on down next weekend. I'd love to have that tractor. I would almost trade my youngest kid for that tractor. Well, it depends on which one is aggravating me the most. Well, you made it, Nelson. Our telephone company has got the monopoly on the internet here. So they've had crappy Wi-Fi. I think it's $90 a month. And pretty much if you've got one device running, you can't run anything else. Thank you, Alton. You can't run anything else. We ditched DirecTV and got a one of them boxes. I don't know, I can't remember. Where you got Hulu and Netflix, you can watch it on your TV. It's not Is it a fire stick? Well, anyways, it's always buffering, so I don't even mess with it. Old Farmall Cub. I found out something interesting today or yesterday on the Cubs. You know why some's red and some's yellow? I didn't know that. Uh, there was a lot of municipals buying them, so they were the painted yellow to match, city and states and stuff like that. The industrial yellow. Yep. And for a long time, because I've got a MTD Cub Cadet in here that ain't run in a long time. That was my grandfather's, but my dad's got two OIH Cub Cadets, and for some reason, I just thought they was yellow and white instead of red. But those ones he's got needs to be restored. We used to mow yards with them, and looks like the glare is going to come in. So we're either going to be in the dark or have to deal with glare. They're trying to shut up a lot of people. Anybody they don't agree with, I think it's social media to begin with. Mike, we got a 1951 Super M, and something that I hope one day I'll get to make a little short clip on is the same guy that restored the 1066 is restoring a 1951 Studebaker business coupe for my dad, and my great grandfather bought it brand new. Ed's here. You missed the sunset, Ed. I had to show the sunset earlier and you missed it, but we got some orbs floating around, Ed, back in here. So Nelson's making excuses. I kind of got behind on comments. Well, if you couldn't hear, he was at least watching. Hey, Patch. And uh, every time Dylan Joyce goes live, I'm driving down the road somewhere going to store something. I just put him on and uh, throw caution to wind and just type in there, I'm here. So we got 22 thumbs up, running 34 minutes. Greg Rhodes, you still here? Yeah, anybody that's semi-close to Lawrenceburg want to come out to the track show next weekend, look me up. Look me up. Mark, he's getting all the attention now. He's still in my thunder. Patch, aka Patch. Dance for you. So am I having problems where I can't hear? Or? I like that. Might make some of y'all see it. Dancing on a Saturday night out here at the shop. Well, Mark's been at a tractor show. Yeah, we need to take up for Israel. Next Saturday at Rotary Park, Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Yes, we got the big rig bought. Actually, Cranked it up, moved it to mow today. I've rather done had COVID. I'm not worried about it. I gotta find that last one. Dancing head. Looks like I am anyway. I could do like a. I don't think I can do like. Yep. Just doing one side of my face. South sass. He does that a lot. You and Nelson, y'all just come on down. We did get all the hay rolled, 115, and that's including the 2 in the ditch and the 1 in the pond. One of them in the ditch. I think I can get both of them out of the ditch, but ooh, that's some lightning. Just lightning over there. Something did. So everybody's got quiet, and then everybody talks at one time. I still got a few acres of fungicide to spray. Um, I am going to have to show my double crop beans because where it looks skippy, uh, it's finally starting to fill in. All right, the story on the hay in the pond. The pond is in front of my dad's house, and a couple years ago, the same roller, but the 5088, Dad had parked in front of his house and went in to eat lunch, or no, he went on the backside of the farm to rake and had the roller parked up there. And I was going to come in. I went to go get some twine or net wrap or something, and I come in and the tractor and baler was sitting in the shallow end of the pond. Uh, the tractor and baler were sitting in shallow end of the pond, and we was able to pull it out. It wasn't nothing damaged, but the parking brake's kind of a little tricky on that 5088. 7 o'clock, I bet, Ron. That's when you usually got a video. I was gonna try to get one for 12 tomorrow, but it ain't gonna happen. Unless y'all want 30 seconds of one, 'cause I started one, and then, like I said, I got to dealing and visiting with family and stuff today, so probably be Tuesday before I even have another video out. Is the glare off the lights bothering y'all? Yeah, I sit on this lawnmower a lot out here at the shop. It's got a comfortable seat. Ed's got wheelchairs. I got a lawnmower I sit on. We got a bunch of chairs out here, but we run over them and bend them up and everything else. Got too many chairs out here. Get loafers hanging out sometimes. Which way? All right, you would head north on 43 and uh, turn off onto Old Military. Like I said, Alton, it's deleting whenever you leave that comment on my videos. It's deleting it. Um, so probably if I said anything right now, it would probably shut me down. I don't know why they're getting bothered about it, but people on here have seen your comments you've left today. So, like I said, when you leave it on video, they automatically delete it. I get a notification. That's it. Your comment's gone. It's not me doing it. That's Google or YouTube or something. But I'm sorry about it. There's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, it's got a parking brake, and if you don't pull it up right, that's one thing I don't like about the 110. It's got one of them parking brakes beside the seat, and my butt's so wide I have to squeeze over and everything else. But you just got out of the shower. Buster, he's here too. Surprised he ain't barking at something. But anyways, Rotary Park, you'll see if you get turned on 43 off of 64 north, you will see signs. You'll probably see them on 64. It will be uh, west of 43 off of 64. And you can actually take the bypass, the 64 bypass down to Dunn, head north. As long as we are a farm and we run farm tags and we're not for hire, we can drive 150 miles from our farm to any elevator without a CDL. Now, my plans are to get a CDL because my understanding next year sometime you're going to have to take a week-long school to get your CDLs. It is sad. But you know, that's whenever they started letting curse words on TV, uh, GD was one of them that was accepted before SH word was. Oh yeah, I need a CPAP anyways. I don't sleep good. They say I snore and wake the house up. But, no farm use in Tennessee requires CDLs. That's something we've checked into, and I'm good in Alabama too. Uh, which that's where a lot of our grain is sold is Alabama. That's where the river and the market is. Decatur, Alabama, Florence, Alabama. That's where the ports are. So we got a local elevator. I'll carry some up there. I can run a dump truck up there and be legal. Um, but they just the money I can drive down to Alabama and get more money out of it than I can run it local. Well, I'll check your video out when I get done with this live stream, Ed. There is tractors of all colors, Mike. Orange, yellow, green, Oliver green. I don't think there was any Steigers there, but there's some big tractors there. Actually, there's a man that passed away that farms. Uh, he had probably 40 tractors he would carry, and most of them was green. And I think they are actually auctioning off all of his tractors probably after this show if they can bring them this year. And then there's another guy that brings a lot of tractors. Some guys from Clifton, Tennessee, they bring several Ford tractors over, and there's some neat stuff. There was some lawnmowers that was there a couple years ago, and they're green, but they've been modified. One of them's on tracks. I'd like to. I don't know if it was there last year or not, but I'd like to do at least do something on it, show it. Yeah, Blair's getting there. No, he said see all the junk in the shop right there. I actually got rid of some seed and some chemicals that I didn't use finally this week. Been trying to get rid of them, have them come pick them up for a while, and got some cattle feed right there on the forklift. Dad went and got that this morning. Let's get them cows coming in the catch pen. I keep putting my finger over it, but yes, it's lightning to the northeast. Yes, it's done lightning twice. Well, I was gonna try to get her on camera again. She actually claims this lawnmower here. She does a lot of the mowing now. Camera shy. I look skinnier with it up here. There's Buster. Everybody's getting quiet on me. There will be some steam tractors there. It's actually called the Tractor and Engine Show. Do we ever grind feed for cows? No, not in a long time. We are looking for a grinder mixer. We used to have one. And I think salt got set in it too long. I don't remember it running, but it sat underneath the granary for years and finally got rid of it for parts. Did I get any sun? Yes, I did get some sun, and it's not sore no more. I'm gonna have to start pumping them bad boys back up. I used to work out a lot, and low joints and stuff don't allow me. Something I mentioned last night on Andy's live stream is I started buying some stuff called Canna dips. It comes in a can like Skull or Copenhagen, and it's in a little pouch like Skull Bandits, but it's got CBD in it. 15 pouches a can. It's about $10. It's about $15, but I dip either 1 or 2 pouches a day, and I have not taken any ibuprofen in 3 or 4 weeks. So that stuff is I'm a believer in the CBD, and it don't make you loopy loo or anything like that. It's just I don't think it's got any THC in it. But that's something for everybody to check out. Looks like corn is ready in Manchester. We got some getting ready, but it's the big boys with the dryers. They'll start here pretty soon, by the end of this month. Last week of this month. It'll still probably be another month for us at least. And then, like I said, we may have to stop, shell some and stop. We may not be ready. Try and get y'all out of the glare. Got that KBH seed tender I probably would sell if somebody shoot me the right price on it. I have to find something to replace it, but middle of September, about the 15th, maybe. Maybe. I need some cash flow, to be honest with you. Some old underwear's gotta stretch till harvest time, underwear and socks. That's no joke. That's what they said about one local farmer. That's a big farmer. They said I do not have any hats as of right now. I need to get some made. They said you'd know whenever he started harvesting corn. Said he'd have holes in his boots, holes in his pants, and he'd come in with some brand new boots and pants and stuff. But I'm good on pants and shirts, except for that one with the sleeves cut out on it. It's pretty ragged, but that's when they start wearing good. There's a comment I was going to reply back to you. They look too. Yeah, the hats, I've just not had any made. guess I need to. But and Nelson, I've been meaning to tell you, if you get ready to sell hats, let me know, because I like your hat, especially I think it's gray and yellow, yellow. And I thought about having, when I have some more hats made, have some more made gray and red, and some maybe camo. The white one's what I got on, and I don't know if I have any of them more made or not. Yeah, we got some cows we selling Monday and Tuesday. We can get them up. But, oh, I'm not that broke. It does help to have a stack in the bank. I've never had a stack in the bank, but a little in the bank. A little change in my pocket going jing-a-ling-a-ling. I actually get my hats from a local person. He's one designed the logo, and the decals was first. I had him design the logo and the decals. He didn't charge me nothing on the logo, so I've just stuck with him on the hats. And to be honest with you, I think 12 hats is roughly, if I order 12 hats, it's a little over $12 a hat. And I can't remember if I was selling them for 22 or 25, but it cost me about $5 to ship one. Depends on where it goes. And so if I sell a hat, I'm not making much money off of it. And usually local hats, I'll sell them pretty cheap, or cheaper than what I sell them to everybody else. The hats just are expensive, but they're good hats. They're outdoor caps. Really? Well, see, I haven't ordered anything in a while, and outdoor cap is what these are. And yeah, that glare is getting bad. Hold on a second. Get off a second. Let me spin y'all around. Well, the more hats you order, hold on a second. There we go. That's a lot better. The more hats you order them by the dozen, cheaper they get. I don't want to be sitting on 144 hats. I might would wear them in my lifetime, but I just don't know how many I would sell. So I get them made 12 at a time. And like I said, I think the next time I'm gonna have 24 made, 12 gray and red, and 12 camo. And my kids say, well, you wear a hat because you don't want people knowing you're bald. Yes, I'm bald. Got a little bit of hair, but I shaved it off. I think I look younger.
You should grow your hair out.
I don't have any to grow.
On your head you do.
I've got some right here and right here. That's it. And fuzz on top. Camera shy. Well, I may all of a sudden go dead here in a minute. I just got the notification 10% on my phone, and I really wasn't planning on going live. Just spur of the moment, I did.
Did you turn the low power on? Because that saves it for longer.
No, I did not.
Oh, that's nice.
Takes it free. It seems like it takes longer to charge. But so everybody's got quiet. We down to 10. Two just left. So we may be calling 9. So I don't know. Nobody's saying anything. Tractor show next Saturday at Rotary Park in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Come on out. Look me up if you're there. We'll put you on YouTube. Or if you don't want to be, we won't. But nobody's saying anything. Nobody's asking anything. So You got 30 seconds to ask something, to say something. All right. Well, they say they can't hear me. How did I tie that wrap? All right, I am going to comment on some of them. How did I tie that wrap on the bell the other day? I don't know what that means. Yeah, the one I cut. It's pretty ragged. All right, the t-shirts I have been mulling that around on t-shirts, and if I do, I may put either the 2388 Combine or the 8940 on them. I've actually talked to my man about t-shirts, and I think screen printing, he says more colors you use, the more it turns out a mess. So I don't know what we'll get done on that. And t-shirts are hard to size when you order them, especially when you're big like me. What else was it that I saw? What is zero turn? It is an X-Mark Pioneer. Our first zero turn was a Tractor Supply Cub Cadet. Is that lightning? It was good, I guess, if you have an acre of yard to mow, but it started going down pretty fast, so we switched to a commercial type. And this X-Mark's got some age on it, and we have a country clipper that's third year on it, and I don't like it, like the X-Mark. So I stay with those standby here. The country clipper does have a bigger deck and it's a bigger mower, but I like the X-Mark. A lot of them likes the X-Mark. Still weed eater, still chainsaws, nothing but. See you, Kevin. We've got an old, I think it's a Homelite. I need to show one day. That thing takes one heck of a man to run it, and I guess my grandpa ran it, and he wasn't that big of a man, but he'll stretch across the tailgate. I'll have to dig that up one day and show that. But weighs like 100 pounds, or it seems like it does.
I just saw some lightning.
Yep, there was some more right back there.
It's fixing to rain.
I don't know. Don't look like it is.
The wind's not blowing.
Wind's not blowing.
I can still see some clouds.
It's not real humid. But be looking forward to it, Mike. You looking for a cub or an A? Because I might know where a cub's at. Maybe I don't. I spoke too soon. But yeah, there's always tractors for sale there. 1066 can be bought for the right price. Amy said hi.
Hi. Who's that?
Double G&L.
Oh, that's nice.
It's a pretty sky tonight. I like it now that I've flipped around. I didn't think I'd like it. I figured it'd be too dark, but. All right, we're in at an hour. Nobody's saying anything. So let's stick a fork in this one. Oh, somebody come in, come out. So let's stick a fork in this one, and we'll see y'all later. Talk to you later, Nelson. More lightning.